morning, guys. Or shall I say, good afternoon. I slept in more than I intended to. It's literally 12:30. But we're just gonna start off the day with some coffee to get some energy. For some reason, I feel more tired than I expected to, and these allergies are not making it better. I feel okay today. I think, I don't know, it kind of feels like I'm in a dream. Any moment, I'll wake up from this nightmare. I think I'm still somewhat in shock. Not in denial, but I don't know. I feel like I'm in shock still from these past week and a half, or almost 2 weeks. But I feel okay today. I feel tired, honestly. We have a lot of medical supplies that we need to say goodbye to. A lot of other things we're kind of indecisive about. We're going to make a phone call to Abel's medical supplier to see if they could pick up like his oxygen tanks and everything that was borrowed to us, pretty much. It's hard to almost start a new routine for yourself because I was so used to, have everything planned for Abel, and now it's kind of like finding your own routine and not knowing what to do with your day.
I'm usually the one that makes these phone calls. I would handle all the phone calls when Abel was around. I like to talk, if y'all can tell.
Lifeline Home Care, this is Wendy.
I had talked to somebody a few days ago. I just couldn't remember her name. Abel passed away, and we're just trying to get all his supplies, his oxygen tanks out of here. So in the meantime, I'll get everything ready. And then whenever you guys are free, just give me a call and confirm that you guys are on the way to pick up.
Wow. So these go back to Lifeline. That feeding pole and his feeding pump goes back to Lifeline. His suction goes back. We have his respiratory CPT. I think that's all that goes to. Oh, and the big concentrator, and then the travel size concentrator goes back to Lifeline. I think within time, we will slowly start to put all his things away. I think for now, we're gonna keep the same setup in his room. I don't know, I think that for me, that's gonna be really hard. We're not giving anything away. Just for me, it's gonna be really hard saying goodbye to his stuff. But we will definitely reuse literally everything in here for future kids. It's just a matter of time and healing and what do we do with these things, like for now, until that time comes, So that's kind of in the dilemma that we're in. I don't know, it's hard seeing everything. Damn, I'm gonna cry. This goes. I think we have an oxygen tank in the car. This goes. All this goes. I'm just gonna have to remove the tubing. The stander, I think, goes back to, I think it was ours to keep, but personally, we're not going to need it anymore. So I think we might donate this to other families.
We'll never stop. It is with Lifeline. Abel won't be needing a monitor no more because he's being monitored in heaven. It's crazy.
So his therapy balls. So what happens with these? They go back to Tori?
Probably.
I think this is all that we have in here.
You forget about the smallest things, and we obviously don't need these anymore. And I'm at peace knowing that Abel is medication free. Like he's just chilling in heaven. Like he's not depending on any medications, syringes, treatments, and all that stuff. Like it's gonna feel satisfying throwing away these medications. It's just like chains are being broken just by releasing the medications into the trash can. Of course, we're gonna save all the tags. I think Brithzy wants to make a scrapbook, so we're gonna be doing that.
Hey, how are you?
And I can help you myself if you'd like to.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't clean that. We have something to show you guys. Here's one thing. So cute, huh? Oh, I got dirty. This beautiful canvas of Abel.
Wow.
My little baby. Oh, my little body.
After a loss of a child, you get into a position, for so long you were so used to the morning routines, the treatments, the medications, the appointments, just the totality of Abel's care. And now we're in a place where after his funeral service, we are in a place that we have to face our anxiety, we have to face our fears, we have to face the tension, everything that, you know, for these past few days we've been distracted by the support and the love. We've been surrounded by people that, you know, are helping us get through this, whether it's internal people or external people out in the internet world. It's no longer a morning routine, it's a morning routine that we will have to get through. We're just one day at a time getting stuff out of here and figuring out what we're gonna do with all his equipment and stuff. And because we're still not past this healing process, we're now just jumping into it. I can't give y'all advice as far as that goes yet until I pass that season. But one thing I can say is before and after the death of your child, so many questions kind of dwell in your mind, and you know, you start to think, what am I gonna do with the car seat? What am I gonna do with his room, his toys? Are we gonna have more children? You know, all these questions that they just kind of live there, and you're afraid to speak them out.
Yeah, my whole world revolved around Abel, so now it's like, what do I do with myself?
Yeah. We live in a time that, at least, you know, growing up in a Hispanic household, it was, don't speak it into existence, because, you know, you're supposed to always be strong. But I think being strong is showing your weaknesses, and that creates a development internally so deep and profound that I can't even describe it. But now that we're home settled, now the daily routines are starting to kick in, and now we have to rewire our minds and no longer being afraid of the monitor sounds, the hospital sounds, and just constantly the feeding pump, time to feed him. I mean, just, is it time to stop his feed, his street? I mean, just all the things. And so now that we're here, home, on our next video, we will be doing a Q&A. So if you guys would love to comment below any questions you guys have, we will definitely answer them. So make sure to do that. I do want to finalize with a scripture. I've just been dwelling on it for the past weeks, and the verse is on Hebrews 11:4, and it says, by faith Abel brought God a better offering than Cain did. By faith he was commanded as righteous when God spoke well of his offerings, and by faith Abel still speaks even though he is dead. That to me is just so powerful, because like I mentioned, the legacy continues, and even though Abel is dead, his testimony still speaks. It is still being awakened, and it's just so beautiful. Like his funeral yesterday, I felt so at peace, like just worshiping God, and it was just such a beautiful day. And it's crazy how the day he passed away was the first day of spring, and it was really sunny. Before that, it was raining every single day, and then after his death, it was raining every day. And then the day of his funeral, the sun came out again. It was such a beautiful day. The weather, everything was just perfect. To me, it was so prophetic, because in seasons like these, whether you're going through a process of a sick child, or your child just passed away, or you're going through something personal, we need the rain in order for our seeds to grow. And these past days that it's been raining and we've been so broken, in order for us to grow, we need that rain to just cover our pain, our hurt, and we just flourish, and we're gonna flourish day by day. day by day. And so
we hope you guys enjoy this video, and we want to say thank you one more time, and we're so grateful for the love and support, and we love y'all truly. Thank you guys.